My sister-in-law took the promotion I had worked 10 years for. I said nothing. I just made a plan. And 2 years later I walked back into that same company as her boss. I want to start by saying, I am not a vengeful person. I never have been, but I do believe that what is yours will find its way back to you, especially if you are willing to work for it. I had been at that company for 10 years. Every performance review, every late night, every weekend I gave up. I knew that promotion was coming. My manager had practically told me directly. Then Patricia joined the same department. My brother's wife. I thought nothing of it at first. We were friendly enough. Or so I believed. 3 weeks before the announcement, she had a private meeting with our director. I did not know what was said in that room. But 2 days later, the promotion went to Patricia. My manager pulled me aside and said, there were some concerns raised about my commitment to the role. He would not tell me more than that. I knew exactly where those concerns came from. I went home that evening and I sat at my kitchen table for a long time. My brother called to congratulate me on being such a good sport about it. I said thank you and hung up. Then I opened my laptop and I started looking. I found a competitor company, smaller but growing fast. They were looking for someone with exactly my experience. I applied that same night. They called me within a week. I spent the next 2 years building something at that new company that I never could have built if I had stayed. I led a team. I grew a division. I became someone they could not afford to lose. Then my old company came calling. They were struggling. They needed new leadership. They offered me a director position. I accepted. My first week back, I walked into a meeting, and Patricia was sitting at the table. The color drained from her face. When she saw my nameplate, I smiled at her the way she had smiled at me 2 years before. Warmly, professionally, like nothing had ever happened. But we both knew. My brother called me that evening, said things were awkward. I told him not to worry, that I treat every member of my team with complete fairness, and I meant it. Because I did not need revenge anymore. Walking through that door was enough. Subscribe to US Story Nation for more real stories.